Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and today I'm starting a weekly reading vlog. It is Friday currently, so it's a good job this is going to be a 2-week weekly vlog. That is right, yes. I've just unboxed my Lumicrate package, which has already gone, my Lumicrate and my Ferrilo, which has already gone live. It would have gone live Wednesday, so I'll link that up here for you. Go check it out. I love doing book box battles. I do them every month if you did not know when you were new here, so that is what we're doing. Hello. I haven't actually vlogged like one of these vlogs in the longest time, like ages, so this is all a bit strange for me, gotta be honest, I think. But I'm back, well, trying to come back. In theory, if this goes up on time, this will be the 3rd video in a row that I've uploaded like consistently within my usual upload schedule, so that's pretty cool. If you haven't been watching, I have recently moved, hence the new background. The library is not ready yet. That video is coming and it is still in production if you want to be fancy about it, because I think I've got 1 box left of books to bring upstairs and to unpack, which is bonkers. And I've also got all of my books that I've had in storage to go through as well, but that is going, I'm splitting that job across days slowly, to be honest, so we're working on it. But I just thought I'd start a new vlog and actually talk to you about the books that I've been reading, like Senlin Ascends. I randomly picked up this book because Ross was hurting my feelings with the Fate of Fury, which is the 3rd and final book in the Onyx-Born trilogy, if you did not know. I have got my ARC currently sat downstairs on the couch because I have been reading it today, but this one is currently to hand. So this is Senlin Ascends. If you haven't read it, I'm not surprised, because I've seen this around, like it's always in the bookshops, it's always in Waterstones, but I've always been like, I don't really know if I want to read it. I've loved this currently. I'm not very far in. I'm only like 75 pages in, and I pick it up. It's kind of the book that I read before I go to bed at the minute, so I read like a chapter and then decide I'm too tired and then have to go to sleep. But we're following our main character called Thomas, who is referred to as Senlin throughout the whole book because his name is Thomas Senlin, and he has gone to the tower to go and celebrate his honeymoon to his new wife, with his new wife even, and they arrive and they go to this market, and he turns his back on her for like not even a couple of minutes and she disappears. So this book is him having to scale the tower, as in work his way up through all of these different levels to try and find her, and it's really interesting. Like, I'm only on the 2nd level, which is called the parlour, and I'm enthralled. It's really cool. And he like loves this tower. He teaches, so he's a headmaster. He teaches about this tower, and he like has read all the books, and he's got a guidebook, and he sings its praises. And honestly, these bikes are doing my head in today because they're so loud of it. Anyways, but yeah, he sings the tower's praises because it's meant to be like this technological dream, and it's the future and all of these things. And it's actually rather annoying because he stumbles, he goes to the 1st level and things happen to him. The 1st level is called the basement, and it is rough, and then now he's in the parlour and he's working his way up to the 3rd floor, which is the baths, which is where he was meant to meet his fiancée, so he's hoping that she's there, and I have a sneaky suspicion that she possibly is not going to be there, but I don't know, I haven't got there yet. But this is great. I'm really enjoying this, and I've got my spooky bookmark in here, which is by Kelly Lou, and I love her stuff, and I follow her on Instagram. She does amazing artwork. So yeah, that's actually a book that I've been reading. I've also been reading, and I've been reading today actually, The Fate of Fury by D.W. Ross, and that, like I said, is his 3rd and final book in the Onyx-Born Chronicles, which starts with Cold from the North, and he's already broken my heart a little bit already, and it's really sad because what he's done, one of the other characters doesn't know because he's far away, so he doesn't know, which is sad because he's gonna find out and then it's gonna break my heart all over again because I'm gonna remember that it happened. But we're getting there, we're getting through it. But yeah, I'm slowly starting to pick up my reading momentum. I have not touched Babel in the longest time. It's still on my bedside table, but I haven't been reading it. It's still in its book jacket from when we went away to a wedding at the start of the month, and it is now November, so that's gone well. But otherwise, I'm doing alright, I think. The house is slowly coming together, like very slowly, but it's coming together. I've started a new job. I am on the final day of the week. I started on Tuesday and I'm filming this on my lunch break. And I'm finding it really slow at the minute, but that is because, one, my manager is out of the country, which will be me. Like, guys, there might be me vlogging in a different country. Like, what? I get to travel with this job. Which will be quite cool. I think I'm going to Manchester in the middle of January, and then Barcelona at the end of January, and then Birmingham in February and March, which isn't a problem because Birmingham's like nothing for me. But yeah, that's really exciting. And I've always wanted a job where I can travel. Even if I just travelled within the UK, I'd be happy. But these people like work on shows in America. I could go to Las Vegas. Blows my mind. It's going to be hard work. It's going to be a lot, but I'm excited for the new challenge. And I'm just proud that I'm finally at this point, really, because I've been trying to get a job where I can travel for ages, and I've always wanted to do it. I've always wanted to travel and do work, and I finally have the opportunity to actually do that. So I'm excited. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go actually make my lunch now, to be fair. Because I'm quite hungry and I've got pizza for lunch, so that'd be quite cool. But I thought I'd actually start this vlog because now at least I'll carry it on. It's very weird doing these vlogs. I'm holding my remote in my hand now. It's very weird because I was thinking about how I'm going to do this vlog, film my book room, and do another moving vlog all at the same time. Like, it's a lot of random vlogging, but we'll make it work. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this here for now because I'm just ready for lunch. And I have got some book mail actually back at my old house and at Jack's parents' house, because I sent some of it to his parents' house thinking we'd have already moved. We have moved now, but I'm only redirecting mail from one location. And I need to get that, but I'm going kind of there tonight. I don't really want to stop at their house and just appear for my books, if that makes sense. Also, I have to go past Jack's parents to get where I need to go, but then I have to go past where I need to go to get to Jack's granddad's, so I don't really think I'm going to be doing that. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking now and yeah, go make some lunch. So I'll catch up with you hopefully tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see how we go. Hello. It's technically Saturday. No, it is definitely Saturday. It's 3 o'clock. That's actually 3:30 on Saturday morning. And I thought I'd open some book mail. And my battery's flashing, so I'm not sure if this is going to work. But I've got these, so let's try and quick fire open them. I can't remember. Oh, yes! Okay, so this one is a sequel to a book I've actually read, which makes a nice change, I think. And this password doesn't understand that I'm trying to do this quick fire. So this is The World We Make by N.K. Jemisin, which is the sequel to, I can't remember, We something or other. This has got sticky stuff on it. I'll tell you what the first book was tomorrow, when I actually have battery. And then this one I think is a special edition. Yes. Yes? Yes. It's the special signed author edition of If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio, and I've heard lots of cool things about this book. It's got some embossing on it. It's got different end papers, I think, and I believe my copy is signed. Here it is. Cool. So there you go. There's my book mail. I've just eaten Mackey's. I'm going to go take my contacts out, and then I'm going to try and fall asleep. Hello. And it is actually officially Saturday today. Well, it was officially Saturday when I did my update yesterday. But it was 3 o'clock in the morning and my battery died, so I'm not quite sure where it died. But I was talking you through my book mail that I got. So I got 2 books, so I can't tell you a lot about this one because this is a sequel. I thought I'd actually like talk to you through the books, but rather than me like rushing through them. So this is The World We Make by N.K. Jemisin, which is the sequel and the finale into The Cities. Is it called The Cities? The Great Cities duology. So the first one is The City We Became, and it's from 4 different perspectives, I think. It's been a little while since I read it. I think it's from 4 different perspectives, and it is following 4 different people who become cities in New York, or like part of New York. So you have Brooklyn, Staten Island, I'm blanking on everything else. There's 2 more. And it was really interesting. I think I might need to do a reread, if I'm honest, because I remember what happened. I remember the gist of what happened, but I think I would rather reread it. But am I going to do that? I don't know. So these 4 people find each other throughout the book. So like they wake up and they don't remember anything about themselves before they woke up. So obviously they had like lives. So our first character in the first book, I can't remember who he becomes. He becomes like New York City or something like that, or like Maine, I don't know. But he like just awakens and he's on the subway or something, and he ends up finding out this address that he has to go to, and he's actually there to start college. Or start a job, and he's renting an apartment with some people, and they go, oh, you're such and such, and he goes, no idea. And then slowly they all find each other as they all become, or they all awake, I suppose, and then they have to fight off this evil that is trying to take over the city. So it is actually a really good book. Whether my synopsis sells it or not, I really don't know. But I mean, Neil Gaiman's on the back of this book, so if you love Neil Gaiman, his little blurby bit for this is, it's a glorious fantasy set in the most imaginary of cities, New York. It's inclusive in all the best ways and manages to contain both Borges and Lovecraft in its fabric, but the unique voice and viewpoint are Jemisin's alone. So that's pretty cool. And then the other one I got is this 5-year collector's edition, maybe it was a 5th anniversary illustrated edition of If We Were Villains by ML Rio. So it has got like illustrated pages in it. I'm really excited to actually give this a go. I have heard good things about it, to be honest. So this one actually has a blurb, and I feel like I've dented this. Like I don't remember it being dented yesterday, but at the same time it was dark when I opened it, but oh well. Oliver Marks has just served 10 years for the murder of one of his closest friends, a murder he may or may not have committed. On the day he's released, he's greeted by the detective who put him in prison. Detective Colburn is retiring, but before he does, he wants to know what really happened 10 years ago. As a young actor studying Shakespeare at an elite arts conservatory, Oliver noticed that his talented classmates seemed to play the same roles on stage and off. Villain, hero, tyrant, temptress, though Oliver felt doomed to always be a secondary character in someone else's story. But when the teachers change up the casting, a good-natured rivalry turns ugly and the play spills dangerously over into life. When tragedy strikes, one of the 7 friends is found dead. The rest face their greatest acting challenge yet, convincing the police and themselves that they are blameless. It's a fiction thriller, and I thought this would be perfect for this time of year. But I tried to get it off. There was like a really nice edition on Amazon, I think last year, and I tried to get that, but it sold out pretty quickly because it got a lot of hype around it at one point last year. I think it was about this time last year actually, and everyone was reading it because this is like the dark academia time of the year, and it sold out. So when I saw that Waterstones were doing a 5th anniversary edition, I thought, well, I might as well buy this because it's a normal price. I think it was like $16.99, $18.99, normal hardback price pretty much. So why not? And I thought I'd give it a go. So I'm very excited about this. I'm hoping to read this quite soon actually. I need to film a mini haul, I think, actually, because I have like a fair stack of books on one of my shelves in the other room in the library that I want to actually show you guys, and then I want to start collecting books again for my end of year haul. But we are in November, so is that like too short a time to like switch up? I don't know. Like I'm not expecting a great haul of books, or do I wait until I might just wait until Christmas, to be fair, to do my wrap up, and then I might just have to put all of these on a book cart and do it that way. I'm not too sure, but I will figure something out, and you will see a haul at some point, whether it's in my 12 days of Christmas, or before then or after then. I'm not too sure, so we'll just work on that. That's fine. I am still in my pajamas. That wasn't even English. I am still in my pajamas. I'm still rocking the Halloweeny pajamas at the minute. I do want to start slowly switching over to Christmassy ones, but my washing machine turns up today, which is great. And I didn't really want to... I like changing the bed and having clean pajamas to wear at the same time. Does that make sense? So I can't swap the bedding and take the Halloweeny pajamas off until I put fresh bedding on. And that'll be tomorrow, hopefully. And then I can start wearing more festive pajamas. Because I have quite a few pairs of festive pajamas now. And I need to work through that. And me and my mate do kind of buy a lot of Christmas. We buy matching pajamas every year, so I have quite a few pairs of pajamas, and now we're starting to like do the Halloween stuff because they're actually coming out with Halloween pajamas, so that's pretty cool. Right, I'm gonna stop rambling now. I'm gonna go get in the shower because I have an hour and a half until the start of my 2-hour block when my dishwasher, and I have that when my washing machine can turn up, and then I need to be ready to head straight out the door to go and support Jack on an event. So I'm going to do that now. So I will talk to you maybe tomorrow, don't know. Oh, I do have one more thing to say, actually. I don't have the book to hand because it's downstairs, but I am reading more of The Fury of Fate by D.W. Ross. I read yesterday when I was at a gig. They turned all the lights off, so they just had the flashing lights. I was sat there with the torch on my phone, reading. This was before anyone had turned up, but I did that for like a solid 40 minutes. So that's dedication, that is. But I'm loving it. He's starting to break my heart. There's a lot of building up that I am excited. I'm excited for the final battle. Like, the action that he's written is very similar to a lot of books. Like, there's smaller bits of action that are happening, fights between people, or there's one really good fight scene actually that I've just read between one of our main characters and another one when they make a bet. So they basically, this isn't a spoiler I don't think, but no, it's not a spoiler because I won't include the spoilery details, but it's between two characters who make a bet to basically do something. That's as vague as I can go. And that fight scene was so good. Like, I can imagine, like, reading it because you're in one of the characters' heads, it does feel like it goes on for like so much longer, but obviously when you come out of that scene you realise that it's actually probably like not as long as you think it was at all, because obviously you're in their head, so everything like slows down when they're in the action. But it's so good. It's so good. And he's hurting my feelings, and I can feel like so many emotions. To be fair, this is the book I really think D.W. Ross has finally hit. Not finally, he hit his stride in the sequel. So the way I describe this series, the first book, you can tell it's his first book. He's starting out. Second book hits his stride. There's a big difference between the first and second book in my opinion, and the third book is he's comfortable, he's happy, he knows where he wants to go, and he knows the story he wants to tell, and you can just tell, and it feels so good. And I am so incredibly lucky to be part of his writing journey as well. So if you're watching this, Ross, thank you for including me, and I will get my review up as soon as possible. I am a little bit behind, actually I'm a lot behind in reading all of the books, and I've said this before, that I've been sent by lovely authors, and I am so sorry, but my plan is to obviously start cracking down on them now that I am in a bit more of a 9-to-5 job, I guess. I've got a couple of audiobooks I need to read as well. I'm a judge on the Indie Ink Awards. I've got 4 books to read for that. 2 are audio, 2 are physical. One is Sons of Darkness, which I've seen a lot of people rave about, so I'm excited to give that one a go. But yeah, so that's it. Now I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to go have a shower, so I will catch up with you maybe tomorrow. We'll see you then. Hello everyone, and happy Monday. Yeah, it is Monday. I'm actually working from home today, but I need to talk to you about something. This book, I've just finished it, and oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I think I haven't put it through Corpal yet, but I think it's definitely going to be a 4 stars. So this is if you haven't heard me bang on about this enough, this is the third and final book in the Onyxborn Chronicles, which is a trilogy written by D.W. Ross. He very kindly sent me this arc, which is amazing, and I am heartbroken. But I'm also really impressed. This series ties up in a way that is so good. Like, I absolutely loved it. The reason I think it's probably going to be 4, not 5, is there are a bit of pacing things within this, and there were a couple of like character developments that I didn't see, which is sad, but I'm also so incredibly proud of Ross and everything he's accomplished. This is such a phenomenal series. I love it. I will be ranting on about it for now until I don't even know when, so be prepared for that. I am so glad that I actually own this arc. It's going on my prized shelf along with my Ryan Carhill arc of Darkness and Light, which I also loved. But you need to read this series, guys. It's so good. I absolutely adored it. This is so good. I don't really know what else to say. It's so good. It's so good. I'm so glad I finally finished this series. Thank you, Ross, for sending me your first book. Pretty much, he sent me every book in this series, so thank you very much, Ross. I actually also can't believe that I've read another trilogy in a year. I haven't actually put anything off. I have read this all in a year. This third and final book is also now out. You can buy it through many places, I think, like the Broken Binding and stuff. But go check out D.W. Ross and his works, and go and support an amazing indie author. This series is phenomenal, and I loved it, and it was so good. Other bookish updates are, I am like currently working my way through the Amelia Fang series. There's 7 books in that series. It is a middle grade series. I am at that point of the year now where I read a lot more middle grade because I'm trying to hit my goal. I think let's have a little catch up because I don't actually know what I'm on. I have finished that book actually, but I haven't marked it as finished, as you do. Anyways, yeah, let's have a look at my goal, because that's what we're here for. So I have finished another book. So my goal says I've read 60 books. I've actually read 61, and now I've read 62 because I've just finished Fury of Fate, which is phenomenal. I have just over 4 hours left of the Discord of Gods, and that live show is happening on Thursday. So this vlog will be up after that live show, but it is on Lisa's channel, so you can go back and watch it if you wish. The Twitter is always linked down below, so make sure you come and give us a follow. It would be great to see you there. We are reading The Sword of Kagan for the month of November, and then we are reading The Sword of Kagan for the month of November, and then we will be taking a break in December and coming back in January to start the Jade City books. The Greenbone Saga is the whole thing as a whole, which makes sense. So we've got some good fun things coming, which I'm excited about. So yeah, I'm slowly getting my reading mojo back, which I love. I am still in the process of, sorting this house out. We got our washing machine delivered on Saturday, which was a whole heckin' thing by itself, which was not massively fun, but it's here, it's in place, it's just not plumbed in properly, so that's something else as well. The house is still a tip, as you will have seen from my moving vlogs. I need to start filming my next moving vlog, which hopefully will be the third and final one, which means the house will be in a, decent state by then, but we'll see. And yeah, I'm just muddling along, really, if I'm completely honest. I need to go and do a food shop on my lunch break, which will be soon, or now, which can be now, and I will go and buy myself some lunch as well, which will be quite nice. So I'm going to sign this off here and come back to you either later today, but I don't know, because I might be picking something else up. I've got quite a few things on the go at the minute, but I'm also in that mood where I want to start loads of different things, which is not good for me, but we'll see where we're at. I'm looking for the final book in the Discovery of Witches trilogy, which I know I have. I have all of them, but I don't know where those books are. I haven't found them in my unpacking yet, so that's something else I need to try and find. So yeah, leave this here. I'll come back to you maybe later to tell you what I'm reading. If not, I should hopefully be back tomorrow, and we'll carry on this weekly reading, well, 2 weeks of weekly reading vlog then. Hello everyone, and happy Tuesday. It is like 10 o'clock at night, and I am now filming an update, and it's quite a fun update because I had an impromptu meal out. My mum is in the country, she usually lives in France, and she's just been to America, so she has brought me back some French goodies and some American goodies, so I thought, why not show you? First off, the French stuff. So we've got these Milka Dame clustery things, which look great. And then I've got some chocolate brownie pockets, which are very cool. And there's 6 of them in there. So they're going to be nice to eat. And then from America, I'll show you what I requested. I requested goldfish. If you have not been to America or haven't tried these are literally just cheesy crackers in the shape of fish. But I loved these when we lived there. So every time anyone I know goes to America, I go, please can you bring me some goldfish, because they're stupidly expensive to buy in this country. Like, it's just ridiculous. So I have a family size one and a normal size one, but I think my mum thought that this one was a different flavour, but that's fine. I will be eating these and working my way through them. And then she also got me candy corn, because I actually like candy corn. Now, not a lot of people do like candy corn because it is literally pure sugar. Like, that is all it is, I'm pretty sure. It's like eating fondant ice cream? Fondant icing. But I love it. And then something that I didn't ask for but she found with these pretzels. So they're covered in, well, they're white cream and peppermint. So I think they're covered in like white chocolate, or the American version of white chocolate. And they sound amazing. So, can't wait to give these a try. These are going to be good. Loving that. And then they actually got, because I requested these for Jack, because Jack loves these. But I have not seen these in the UK. The pumpkin shaped ones. Now in the UK we have the Christmas tree ones. I've seen them. But I haven't actually seen the pumpkin shaped ones. And obviously they went over during Halloween. So they managed to find these for me, so that was really nice of them. And I also got this plant pot. I now need to buy a plant. But this is my housewarming present. It's a plant pot, and it's got my favourite colour orange on it. And it's just bright colours, and it's very pretty. It's very me. It's a little bit wacky. So looking forward to putting a plant in there. It's going to have to be like a succulent, a succulent or something. Something that can live by itself, because I'm not very good at keeping plants alive at all. So quick reading update while I'm here. I might as well talk about some books. Hey, have I told you that I'm working my way through the Amelia Fang books? Because at this time of year I do start working my way through middle grade. Last year I worked my way through all the Matt Haig middle grade books, so all of the Christmas ones, like the mouse called Mika and the boy called Christmas, and that whole series, to boost my numbers and to try something else. And this is the time of year where I read a lot of middle grade, so I'm reading the Amelia Fang series by Laura Ellen Anderson, and I'm on book number 5 now, so I need to read that. And I borrow them from my library, and they have all of them. So I have 5 and 6, I think. Yeah, 5 and 6 in my library thing. And then I'm waiting for the 7th one to be released, which will be on the 16th of November. So that's pretty cool, and that's boosting my reading a little bit. And I am 2.5 hours away from the end of The Discord of Gods by Jen Lyons. So this I will have finished in a year, because I'm reading it with the Fantasy Book Club, or It's All About Fantasy Book Club, with Lisa and Kate. It is always linked down below, so make sure you go and check it out. It is our book club. We alternate on our channels for live shows. It is Lisa's turn, and as you're watching this, the live show for the Discord of Gods should be next week. I'm not too sure on the day, we're still trying to find a day, but it should be next week, so that'll be really interesting. So I should get this finished pretty soon, to be fair, and then from there I don't really know what I'm going to read. I have a couple of things in my library on Discord. On Audible. I have got The Written by Ben Galley, which is actually included on Audible, which is really cool. Word God, yeah, something like that, by Susanna Imaginario, I hope I'm saying your name right, which I'm reading for the Indie Ink Awards, as well as I was gifted this audiobook by the author to check out, which is really cool. Wistful Ascending by JCM Byrne, I was sent this code to review that book as well. I'm still reading Becoming a Druid by Mike Molman, so I need to give that a go. I have A Touch of Light on here by Tiago Abdallah. I need to crack on with that, to be fair. My heating is kicking in, if you were wondering what the noise was. And then I've also got, what else have I got? Shadow of the Wicked by Douglas W.T. Smith, which I need to listen to as well for the Indie Ink Awards. But that's like 4 hours long, so that won't take me long to get through at all. So yeah, I've got a fair range of audiobook choices. I'm not running out of them anytime soon, which is fun. And then I've obviously got like a long list of books I need to read as well, so that'll be pretty cool. We're getting there slowly. So I think I just wanted this to be like a quick update and to just show you the snacks now that I'm going to be eating. Not right now, because I'm full from going to Harvester. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go upstairs, take my makeup off, and read my book. Don't know which book. I'm reading Senlin Ascends. I'm a couple of chapters into that. I have started the Book of Life, which I haven't actually said I've started on my Goodreads, which I need to do now. And I'm also still reading Babel, or Babel, or whatever it is. I was trying to figure out if I actually wanted to buy the Illumicrate edition of Endless Fire. I don't know if I do. Don't know if I'm going to want to read the first one. But yeah, so I've got things to do, so that's what we're going to go do. And I will come back to talk to you tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have more of a book update. Like, I'll have finished something, that'd be pretty cool. And I should have some book mail, in theory. Jack stopped off at his mum's house, and she has had a delivery of, I believe it's Blood Marked, the second book in the Legendborn series, so hopefully we can start with that. So yeah, I'm going to leave this here, and I will be back to talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. Hello everyone, and happy Wednesday. I love how I have to check every day what day it is. So, today is Wednesday. I went to Costco, bought myself some books, and I have some book mail. So, let's look into this. Also, my lighting is very cool. Got like a bluey light and a pink light, and that one is a darker blue, so I feel like, you know when you have those like 3D glasses, that's how I feel right now. Anyways, so I went to Costco today and I got some food, and I like bulk bought stuff, and if you have never been to Costco, they have like a book section. It's not very big and it's rather random a lot of the time, but I found some books. So first off, I got one that is kind of weird for me. I got a Stephen King book. This is his newest book. This is Fairy Tale, and I don't really read Stephen King because he's like a horror writer and I'm a wimp, but I'm not sure if this is going to be as horrific. I'm hoping not, but it sounded really good. So basically, I'm not going to read you the whole thing, but it says, legendary storyteller Stephen King goes into the deepest well of his imagination in this spellbinding novel about a 17-year-old boy who inherits the keys to a parallel world where good and evil are at war and the stakes could not be higher for their world or ours. And I believe our main character is called Charlie, and his mum has died in an accident. His dad is now an alcoholic. He is 17, as that said, and he is fending for himself and his dad. And he makes friends with this like old man and his dog, and then the old man passes away, and that's how he gets the keys to the parallel world. it sounded interesting, and I thought, why not? I'll give it a try. And also, it's only $10.49, no VAT. And it's meant to be 22, so I was like, well, why not? And then I actually finally bit the bullet and got How to Kill Your Family by Bella Mackie. This is $4.49. I've been looking at this book for absolutely ages, and I thought, why not? I might as well, again, just bite the bullet and actually give this book a try, because I pick it up all the time and I've had it in my basket a couple of times. I thought, why not? So the back of this one just says, they say you can't choose your family, but you can kill them. Meet Grace Bernard, daughter, sister, serial killer. Grace has lost everything and she will stop at nothing to get revenge. It sounds like a good book to read at this time of year. Dark nights, spooky things. I think that would be quite cool. So I got that. So, you know, can't go... To be fair, it's been a while since I've bought a book at Costco, and if I don't like them, I know my friend probably will. So I've also got 2 other parcels. I think this is... Actually, I don't know what that is. I think this actually came to this house. So I think it's something I've requested, I think. And I believe this is Legendborn. So let's see if I am not Legendborn. Bloodmarked? Let's see if I'm right. Ow. They really have. So Waterstones have completely stopped sending me any receipts. So this is Bloodmarked. This is the sequel to Legendborn. That is our main character Bree on the front with... can't remember his name. Can't really tell you anything about this. There was a twist at the end of this book that I did like, but I didn't love this book as much as I wanted to, so I've got this currently pegged. Also, this cover is so much nicer than the first one. The first one was shiny. This is matte. This is so nice. This is like up to the quality. Interesting. So in the first book we meet our main character Bree, and her mother unfortunately passes away in an incident. Seems to be a theme for the books I'm reading at the minute. And she feels this like weird thing happen to her and doesn't know what it is. Then goes to an early college program in America because it's set in America, and she feels the same thing happen again, and she finds the person who did it to her and demands that they explain. And she basically stumbles upon this society which is based on like a Arthurian legend. The premise was really good. The reason I didn't enjoy the first one as much was purely for the fact that I felt there was a lot of telling not doing, and a lot of just unnecessary stuff, in my opinion, for the story. I wanted more action. I didn't get it. Personally, I am all for a trial and them to, like, I don't know, achieve things, and that is the premise of the book. She has to go through trials to try and be part of this society, but something just didn't hit the mark for me. I am hoping this is going to be better. I'm hoping I'm going to enjoy it a lot more. However, I needed a sequel that I had low expectations for, and that is this one. But I did still pre-order it, so there we go. And then, let's just get into this one. Is there a pulley tab? No. Ripping. Why do these things not come with pulley tabs? Seriously. It makes your life 10 times harder. Ah! Amazing. So this was sent to me by a lovely author who asked if I wanted to give this a try. She basically posted on Twitter saying that she wanted people to review her book. Wasn't on a deadline because it's already out, so if you like this cover, this is Bones to the Wind by Tatiana Obey, and this is a duology, so this is book 1, and this again is a matte cover, which is amazing. So this says, Raja is determined to destroy her old man's record in the forging, a trial each child must succeed to come of age. All Raja needs to do is hunt down a Gonda, hitch its tentacle ass to her windship, and haul it back home in record time. Easy. Or it would be if Raja wasn't stuck on the same team as Nico, a know-it-all spoiled grubworm who never does anything Raja tells her to do. Nico doesn't care about Raja's egotistical dreams of glory. This is her brother's last chance to pass the forging, or her father is going to banish him from the family. She needs to scour the desert to find whatever team the bones placed him on and help him kill Agonda before it kills him. Too bad Nico and Raja can't get along to steer a wind ship straight. If that doesn't sell you on this book, I don't know what will. So, yes, thank you very much, Tatiana, for sending this my way. I'm very excited to give this a try, and it sounds incredible. So, yeah, I was thinking it was something else, but that would make no sense because I only requested that like literally the other day, and nothing ships that fast. So that's pretty cool. So this will be getting added to the never-ending TBR. Reading update wise, I have 2 and a bit hours left of Discord of Gods. I've kind of put it on hold a little bit. The live show is actually not this week now, it's next week, due to like planning conflicts. So once this vlog goes up, it's actually next week, so at least I can tell you about that. I think it's next Thursday. So yeah, I've only got 2 hours of that left really. So I started listening to another Amelia Fang book because they're quite sweet and addictive. So I think I've got like 15 minutes left of it, and then that will also be finished, which is quite cool. I think, and then I've got the next Amelia Fang book, so I'll probably just start the next one, to be fair, and just like blaze through them. I have noticed that all of these things that I'm currently reading, I'm like, why is it taking me so much longer to read? And it's because I'm no longer driving 3 hours a day, which is good for like my mental brain. I'm not as tired when I get to work, I'm not as tired when I come home because I'm not driving as much. However, yeah, it's still it means that I'm not reading the same amount. So, well, no, I am, but I'm not getting through my audiobooks as fast as I want. So, swings and roundabouts, swings and roundabouts. But yeah, so that's that update. I love having Bookmail. I love buying books. But yeah, so that's great, that's done. And I better start editing this video together because on Friday I'm going down to see my granddad, and I'm meeting my mum and my stepdad down there, which is southwest, and we'll be doing stuff. So I don't really know when on Sunday I'll be coming back up. I need to find out, because depending on when I come back up depends how much of this vlog I need to have done, or whether I need to end it early, which I could do. I could end it tomorrow, I guess, and then start my next one on whatever day I come back, and go from there. That would work, wouldn't it? I think that would work. Yeah, that would work. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go put these on my shelf and then probably, I don't know, do something else. So yeah, I'll come back tomorrow. Either I'm gonna finish this vlog tomorrow so I can edit it, or I'll carry it on, but I don't think I will have time. Even if like I start editing tomorrow night and have all of the footage up until Sunday transcoded, it will be a massive vlog, because this is 2 weeks worth of vlog. I think some of the footage is, well, this bit is 10 minutes long already. So I think it will take forever to export, and then it might not take as long to upload, but it will take forever to export. So yeah, maybe we'll finish it tomorrow and then we can schedule it and it'll all be good and happy. Right, cool. Well, I'll decide tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow with a decision as to whether this is ending or not. Hello everyone, and happy Thursday. Yes, Friday's tomorrow. I'm here to wrap this up because I have literally just edited together everything, and I thought, why not? This way I can export it now, set it to upload either later tonight or tomorrow morning as I leave for work, or take it with me, but I think I'll set it up to carry on when I leave for work, and then I can just forget about it and enjoy my weekend with my family and just potter along. So I have some really quick updates. I managed to finish, and I say I managed like they're massive books, they're not. I finished another Amelia Fang book. I'm pretty sure it's going to stick with the same theme and be another 4 stars. And I think now I'm on the final 2. I've got 21 minutes left of book 6. And there's 7 books. And then I've got to wait until the 16th, I think, for the final book. So 6 days. And in those 6 days, I can listen to the final 2 hours of Discord of Gods, which is the final book in the Chorus of Dragons series by Jen Lyons. I have a range of other books that I can listen to audibly, ones from Indie Ink Awards, ones that authors have very, very kindly sent me. I have a whole range. So tomorrow, when I'm driving down to see my granddad, maybe I will, I don't know, hit another hour out of Discord of Gods. Actually, let's see how much I've got left of that book. I have got 2 hours and 22 minutes, and I believe it's like I want to say it's going to be about an hour. So no, it's not in Manchester. I don't work there. Just checking how far it's going to be. Right, it will be about an hour, so I can knock an hour off, and then when I drive back home on Sunday, I can knock another hour off. So that will then be that book done and dusted. So maybe that's a plan. Physically, I just keep adding books to my currently reading. So this week I've actually started the Book of Life. I managed to finish it. No, I managed to find this, which I mentioned earlier in the vlog. I didn't know where it was. I'd already put it on a shelf and then hidden it behind a load of other books. So I have found this. I have started it. I'm literally only 11 pages in. Not a lot. And I've also said that I'm going to start reading Dune. Dune with Abby from Abby of Pelennor. I will link her channel down below for you. If you don't know who she is, check her out. She's a lovely human being. And I've got the special edition one with all of the cool edges and stuff. So us trying to plan how to work this out is a little bit of a minefield. However, I've started it. I've read the foreword, which was like 4 or 5 pages in itself. And then now I need to crack on and read as much of the first bit of the chunk of which I can, and then pack it and take it with me this weekend so I can read it then as well. Trying not to damage the foil on the spine, which I'm sure will be fine. Otherwise, that is literally it. I have no other plans. I'm probably gonna shower, if I think now, rather than tomorrow morning. Maybe not. I'm not sure, really. Not too sure, but yeah, that's literally it for the vlog. That's all you need to know. So if you have enjoyed this vlog, please give it a like. Really supports me on my channel. Leave me a comment down below of the last book you bought, because I've had a few book parcels in this vlog. In the next one there will be another one, because I have bought some special editions off my friend, and I'm just waiting for them to arrive. But we're having a bit of a kerfuffle with Royal Mail, as I'm sure many people are. And if you just want to leave me an emoji, leave me... Oh goodness, I don't actually... I don't know. Anything you want, within reason. That is not rude. Do with that as you will. And if you want to see more of me, please consider subscribing down below and ring that notification bell to get notified every single time I upload new videos. I am back on the schedule of every Wednesday and Sunday, I think. Don't hold me to that, but I am currently. So please subscribe if you want to see more bookish content from me. But otherwise, that's everything for today's vlog. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you soon for another video. Bye.